What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the upgraded tournament. So we got some, well, the new matchup. Got the new results as well to go over, which was a really good matchup from last week. It's a shame that one of them had to lose already, but we'll get to that in a couple minutes. But we know the deal. Bunch of characters put into a tournament. There's a reason we call it the upgraded tournament, because assist trophies, spirits, background characters, stuff like that can be upgraded into playable characters. Well, that's why it's the upgraded tournament. We get it. But, yeah, there are a few rules to follow. We know this by now. At least most of us do. Anybody that's new, I'll put up the rules. And the rules are pretty simple. Rule 1, you got to be open-minded because of the whole, well, could we get another upgraded character? Yeah, there's a possibility we could. There's not a guarantee. Keep that in mind. It's not a guarantee, but there's a possibility. And that's what Smash DLC is all about. The possibilities, the speculation. So, yeah, be open-minded for this. Rule number 2. You only get 1 vote per person. Please keep it fair that way. Please keep it fair that way. Just 1 vote per person. Next rule. How do you vote, though? Simple. Down in the comments, type the name of the character you are voting for. If you happen to like both characters, though, you can vote for both. It is totally fine. You can vote both by simply typing the word both. Very easy. Rest of the rules, though, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times overall before being officially eliminated. Then once we get to the result to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the votes, we'll flip a coin on camera, fairest way to break a tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week. Alright, those are the rules, so let's quickly run over the results from last week. And the matchup was a good one. It was a shame that these two already had to meet this early in the tournament, and whoever lost is done from the tournament. So the matchup was Rayman taking on Shadow the Hedgehog. And, you know, going in, if you looked at 48 characters, those two would have been, like, at the forefront, you know, of to be, like, the favorite to win this match, I'd have to say. Or not just the match, but the whole tournament. So, yeah, unfortunately, the voting it really wasn't that close. 20 votes separated the winner from the loser, and the winner happened to be Rayman. So Rayman, congrats, moves on to the next round. But 1 more loss for Rayman, and he would be done. But still in it for now, so congrats to him. And that does, unfortunately, mean Shadow the Hedgehog has already been eliminated from this tournament. It's crazy. It's just how his matches end up playing out. He just had a really tough time and ended up losing twice. But, yeah, that's the result. So we'll go over the matchup for today. Where are we sitting? So today's matchup, we have a interesting match. We have the Chorus Kids from the Rhythm Heaven franchise, or Rhythm Paradise, some people know it as. Otherwise, their opponent, Eevee from the Pokemon series. So, and I think there's a lot to say with Pokemon, but before we get there, we'll talk Chorus Kids. So, I think the big thing that a lot of people are talking about, and I've kind of brought this up over the past, I don't know, a few matches at least. What would the gimmick, or what would be the style of character? How would they play? What would they bring? And that's what Chorus Kids, that's what they could do. Rhythm-based attacks. We do not have a character that does that. So you already have something predetermined that's in their mind. Obviously, they're going to take that inspiration from the game and the franchise they come from. So you already have something that you look at the roster, you look at this. How many characters do we have right now? 76, including Min Min. You look all 76 characters, and you go, nobody has a Chorus Kids style of moveset, and that just makes it so much awesome. You know, the rhythm base, and you could do so. You know, rhythm base, whatever it might be. Maybe it's all 3 in 1, and like I don't know. That's the thing though. Like Chorus Kids are like a in-depth. Like, you really got to dig even farther into the character, because you can look at them, and you can take the character, or characters, multiple different directions. Do you want to do, I mean, odds are you'd probably have to do something along the lines of the rhythm-based moveset, right, for the character. So, okay, so you have that established. After that, which direction do you go? Do you make them a 3 in 1 character? Like, how Ice Climbers, they're 2 in 1. Do you have all 3 Chorus Kids? You control one, and then the other 2 will end up following you? Do you do it as like a a tag out sort of system, like down special, like a different chorus kid might come in, or is it just going to be like one solo chorus kid where maybe depending on the move, the other chorus kids would get involved? Like the potential there for such a unique style. I mean, it's absolutely there. If we were going with characters that would bring something that would just be brand new, super unique that we don't have on the roster, chorus kids would have to be at the top of that list for characters to get in. But that's also the fact though. Ever since we had the Smash Wii U, the leaks where chorus kids were supposed to be in there, and then they weren't, and then Smash Ultimate comes around, and yeah, Rhythm Heaven kind of gets brought up again, but it really wasn't out there in terms of, it wasn't as big. I should say, at least from what I was seeing, and I was all over a bunch, all those leaks. I was reading all them rumors and everything. Chorus kids, yes, they were brought up, but not to the same level as they were back in Smash Wii U 3DS, when everyone was like, yes, they're pretty much a lock. It was guaranteed. It was almost guaranteed at that point, and then they didn't happen. And going for Smash Ultimate is like, okay, they might have that chance again. They might have it, but the wantingness, the community that backs them, has kind of been shrinking over time, and that happens with so many franchises and characters. It's just gonna happen. There's gonna be a bunch of bandwagoners, and then they're gonna, that's what they do. They just jump off from bandwagon to back. I like this character. This character's the flavor of the week. This character's the flavor of the month. Chorus kids, Rhythm Heaven happened to be that, flavor of the month for a little while for Smash fans. And then they didn't happen, and then everyone was like, nope, getting off that wagon. I'm going somewhere else. I'll attach my wagon. I'll attach my hitch to another wagon, whatever it is. But chorus kids, like if they happen to be DLC, they're in a weird spot, because like if you're gonna say, all right, we're gonna upgrade more characters, from either assist trophies, spirits, whatever it might be. If we're gonna get another upgraded character, is chorus kids the one that they would go with? I don't know. I mean, I know Nintendo and Sakura. I know they were looking, and they heard the fans. They heard what we were saying and speculating during Fighter Pass 1. They know who we want to see upgraded. They know who we want in general. Chorus kids wasn't up there. At least, not that I was seeing. There's not a lot of mention, if any, for chorus kids or anybody from Rhythm Heaven. So I can't say that they don't have a shot, because I truly believe everybody had a shot, but I don't think their chances were all too great. But let's talk about chorus kids' opponent, Eevee. Like, okay, so that's another big thing. After Min Min, right? Now we're left speculating. All right, we got 5 characters left in the Fighters Pass. Who's it gonna be? And we're still throwing out the exact same names as first Fighters Pass. Crash Bandicoot, Master Chief, Dante, Doom Guy, Soul Bad Guys up there. I mean, people are still throwing around the exact same characters, and even the people that want. And again, there's nothing wrong with wanting spirits or assist trophies, but them as well. Rayman, Shantae, Bandana Waddle Dee, Dixie Kong, Waluigi. Did I say Rayman? I think I did. But wanting all those upgraded. It's the same names over and over, right? So, going by speculation and all that stuff. If you break it down by series, Pokemon's definitely in there. A lot of people are like, all right, we're getting Pokemon. We're getting a new Pokemon rep. Just give us the Pokemon and let's move on. Let's go to something else. A lot of people don't want new Pokemon. I kind of do. I like Pokemon. Definitely have my pick when it comes to, I have my favorite Pokemon I'd much rather see. But at the same time, I mean, like, how could you... Nobody would be surprised. Nobody would be surprised if we actually get a new Pokemon, right? And if we get a Pokemon rep, does it necessarily have to be from the newest generation? Now, signs might point to, yes, that would make the most sense. The Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC just came out. They still got Crown Tundra coming out later this year. They just did that big thing with the Tencent and their Pokemon Unite. Not a lot of people are happy about that, but Tencent is huge in China, and they're trying to really get Pokemon, really popular over in China because Tencent, whatever, Tencent, the company's huge in Japan, or China, I should say. So they're trying to bring that, they're trying to get Pokemon over there as well. And it makes sense business-wise, it does. But enough about Pokemon Unite. What about Eevee? And you want to go back to the gimmicks? How about the evolution for Eevee, that gimmick? Now you can choose, or maybe I can't see it being random, but maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's a wheel and like a little some evolution stone or something would pop up in the wheel and you choose. So down special. You want the Thunderstone? Great. Here comes Jolteon. Jolteon's out there. You whatever stone, whichever way. I mean, not every evolution has a stone, but some indication. Maybe it's just the typing, right? Thunderbolt, Jolteon. Fairy type. You get Sylveon out there. Whatever it might be. Umbreon, Espeon, whatever. I think it would be such a phenomenal idea. Just that alone makes Eevee so special, so unique, so different. Eevee would essentially be, how many evolutions are there? Like 7, 8 of them, whatever. And then if you count Eevee itself, you essentially have what? Like all evolutions as one character. And I think that's where you could kind of keep it. You can keep Eevee the same and different. So maybe like the special attacks would be different and unique to each evolution. And then of course Eevee has its own special attacks. But maybe smash attacks, for the most part, maybe they stay the same. But like, evolutions, maybe they throw in like their element to, like fire, ice, grass, water, whatever it might be, whatever evolution. Maybe they throw in a little twist here to spice up that attack for whatever element of the evolution that you would have. So it'd be really cool. I love the idea of Eevee. Eevee's not a character that I'm, rooting hard for by any means, but the evolution that just screams like very fun to me. Very fun. All those characters in one. Eevee's got my vote in this one. Chorus Kids, Rhythm Heaven's never been. I wasn't even on the bandwagon back in Smash Wii U 3DS when Chorus Kids were all the rage. So Eevee's got my vote. Let me know who you guys got down in the comments. Eevee, Chorus Kids, or both. All good options. So no matchup tomorrow because it's Sunday. But Monday we'll be back with this tournament. So the results for Monday that we'll get is between Funky Kong, who is taking on Tethu or Tethy from the Ever Oasis series. And then the new matchup. New matchup for Monday. Oh, that should be another good one. It's going to be Elma from the Xenoblade franchise. We'll see how that... Elma's a name is kind of getting still thrown around a little bit here and there. But her opponent is going to be Crystal, the assist trophy, Star Fox. So that's Monday, but today's wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.